I'm landscape designer Julie Moir Messervy, and I'm here to talk to you about my new book, Home Outside, Creating the Landscape You Love. You know, it's interesting. Most people have the confidence to improve the inside of their homes with a fresh coat of paint, a new rug, furniture, or fixtures. But when it comes to the outside of their most prized possession, they just don't know where to begin. That's where my new book comes in. Home Outside is a user-friendly guide to composing a unique and personal landscape. Concise writing, together with beautiful photographs, before and after images, case studies, diagrams, green tips, all illustrate that good design is approachable, affordable, and attainable. In Home Outside, I give you a language that demystifies the art and practice of home landscape design, both for homeowners and the professionals who work with them. In it, I introduce a tangible 6-step process that's both intuitive and easy to use. Let me take you through what those are. First, we look at lay of the land. In lay of the land, we examine your existing site in some detail, and then turn to what your ideal site might look like. After that, we turn to big moves, and we look at the 4 kinds of layouts that might work around your house, 3 aesthetic arrangements, and look also at identifying a theme to galvanize and make an organizing strategy for design. In comfort zones, we look at the 4 types of comfort zones around every house. The surrounding zone that the house sits in, the welcoming zone, the front yard, neighboring zone, which is the side yards around the house, and the living zone, which is the backyard, and how we live outside on our land. In making it flow, we look at movement. And there are 3 kinds of motion that I study. There's moving, pausing, and stopping. And we look at that and how paths and places are designed in a landscape. Next, we look at placing the pieces, a really fun chapter, because we look at how you place the objects in space around your house. Statues, bird baths, focal points, trees. And we look at focal points themselves and the frames that frame them and make them wonderful. And finally, at the last chapter, we look at sensory pleasures, how you craft the details of your landscape. And for that, we look at the natural elements of earth, water, fire, and air. In the end, what I'm trying to do in Home Outside is to lure you back out onto your land, to make it a pleasure ground for you and your family. Especially in these difficult times, the landscape is something that you can do yourselves. You can design it yourself. You can even do the work of building a terrace, moving a tree, putting in bulbs, bringing pleasure to your own backyard. My whole idea is to get people outside once more, to enjoy their home outside, and to make it a place of pleasure in their lives. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoy the book.